Hey, before I kick off the podcast, I just want to shout out Next Door Clothing. Next Door, a clothing brand based out of Bondi in Sydney. They're making really nice jeans and shirts and hats. So go and check out their full range at nextdoorsydney.com. They're also artists, so you can go and check out a range of art. They put on rad parties, and I love what they're doing. So nextdoorsydney.com for the full range. Yeah. There's a little recording. You ready to roll, Ryan?
I am on.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Here we are. You ready, Joey?
Yep, I'm on.
You're not nervous?
No, I'm good. Sure.
Like, it's okay to be nervous.
I'm not nervous. I don't care.
Stop being so nervous.
I'm just here talking to you.
Okay. No, but... All right, this is for Clementine and Otis. All right, so shout out to our sponsors, Indosol. They're making sandals out of recycled motor vehicle tyres. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, it's time to get on it. It's coming into summer, so get your Indosols. They have distributors worldwide. So if you go to indosol.com, that's INDOSOLE.com, use code THT for a discount and advocate for conscious consumerism. Crush Organics, man, I'm so stoked to be affiliated with these guys. CBD products are now officially legal in Australia, as they are in many parts of the world. So it's time to start improving your health and well-being. Do the research, get on the CBD. It's an amazing natural supplement. It's helped me so much with my sleep, recovery, and reducing stress and anxiety. So head over to crushorganics.com. That's KRUSHORGANICS.com and use code THT at checkout for an epic 40% discount, fast shipping worldwide. And lastly, Kingpin Skateshop, man, I love these guys. They literally have all the best shit, like especially if you've got a sneaker fetish like me. Kingpin is your skate shop for carefully selected clothes, skate decks, hardware and beyond. If you're in Wollongong or Penrith in New South Wales, Australia, go into the store and talk to the dudes. Like, check out their range and just talk skating, talk shit. If you're in Wollongong, especially hassle Joey. But if you can't get into their shops, check out their online store at kingpinstore.com. That's KINGPINSTORE.com. And use code THT at checkout for a 15% discount and free shipping for orders over $25. All right, Joey, let's go. Cue the intro music. Terrible happy talks. Terrible happy talks. Whoa. Dude, I'm submissive donut lifestyle. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do this. Today's guest is Joey Lyons. Joey is a skateboarder, car enthusiast, junk food eater, and much more. On a skateboard, Joey's style was unquestionably one of the most prolific and influential in the Australian skate scene throughout the 90s and early 2000s. He even received a pit pass from the legendary Davo and Sid Tapia. And for those of you that know what the pit is, it was the Martin Place pit, man. Joey was one of the guys. He's a smooth operator who likes to play hard to get.
Maybe. With you.
You did play hard to get, man. You were the hardest guest I've ever had to get on the show. But today, Joey's with me live and on location at the Black Cockatoo bar to share his experiences, challenges, and hopes for the future. Joey Lyons, welcome.
I made it.
High five. Fuck yeah, Joey.
Yeah, we're on.
Dude, I'm stoked. And we have special guest, side co-host, Ryan Grant with us, who's also shooting this episode. Love you, Ryan. Thanks for being here.
Love you guys. That was an audible high five. That was really good.
It's good. It was good.
I can't hear
good
shit
start.
in here. I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah. So listen, Joey, I'm firstly, I want to get stuck straight into it, right?
Yeah.
Are you completely sick of talking about skateboarding?
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet?
Maybe when I'm not at work. Because I talk skateboarding every day, all day.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. It's kind of funny. Like, we just went to the shop then. I was like, talking it again. We're going. But it's good.
Living it and breathing it.
I live it. I skate every day to work. Always got my board on me. Everyone's like, you still skating? I'm like, every day. But, like, not probably going and doing, like, kickflip, backtail slide or something. SSB, STS. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Switch No, switch
stance,
stance, backside, tail
yeah.
slide.
Careless.
Yes.
Right.
It's a 90s phrase.
Yeah. Damn, I feel a bit like a kook that I didn't know that
No,
exactly
no.
off
There's so
off the
many
cuff.
abbreviations now, but that one's
Yeah.
like one of the OG ones.
I know, man. FS, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ferrugia sucks.
SSBSTS.
Yeah, FSTSBS. Yeah. What was your favourite of the acronyms when it comes to ledge game?
That one.
What about HC, half cab, heel flip, no slide?
Oh, I hate that trick, man.
Why?
I could do
Why?
that trick in my sleep for some reason.
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
know.
I know. I was like, that was like how many?
But that's like you have a signature move and you go to the spot and everyone's like, yo, do that trick. And you're like, oh, I just want to like do a 50-50 grind or something.
But it's your superpower.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
How many half cab, heel flip, no slides do you think you've done in your life?
Too many.
Too many?
You know, it's
put a
like your
number on it.
go-to like crowd pleaser, like, yo, I'm at the
Yeah.
spot, boom. And people are like, oh, what the fuck was that? And it's like, that sucks. It's like Chet Thomas had the hard flip.
He did.
Yeah, that's all
He
I
did.
got. Remember
Yeah.
that guy?
Like Chet Thomas, yeah, he was always like a little bit of a like I like him, but he was sort of muscular, like a bit of a
Staunch.
jock.
Yeah. He had a big shoe as well.
Yeah, him and Gershon Mosley were the same sort of
Yeah.
era. The
Powerful.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about so I guess my next thing I wanted to ask you, like, you know, Andrew Reynolds had the frontside kickflip.
Yeah.
He has the frontside kickflip. Like, that's the same vibe with the half
Yeah,
cab
yeah.
with no side.
I guess you see him do it and it makes you happy. You're like, that's
Yeah.
what he's got and it's sick. But he can do so much other shit.
What about nollie hard flips?
Yeah, that one as well. That's like, yo, you rock up to Ferry Meadow,
Yeah.
nollie hard flip manual. And you
Yeah.
just got out of the car and you're like, yo, chill.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Did you ever?
Sorry, swearing.
Did you? No, stop swearing.
Yeah, that's it. Man,
But what about like the nollie hard flip? Like, would you ever just like say to people like, "It's a nollie easy flip, bitches"?
it is easy. Like, that trick isn't that hard. It's like a frontside pop shove it. And
Yeah.
you just put your toe there and it flicks over.
Like the musker flip between the
Oh,
legs.
that is a good tip.
It's a nollie front shove it. And you just put your toe and it just flicks it over. That's how I think about it.
Does the board flip? That's the question.
Yes, if you do it properly. I don't really do it properly. I do it real lazy.
Did Chad Musker's frontside kick flips flip?
They folded.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Through the legs. It's different.
you reckon?
I don't know.
But-
We were doing good frontside kickflips. Then he started doing that, and we started doing that. And I don't know why we did that. We wrecked our flips. Like, we're doing it properly, and now,
Yeah.
I probably couldn't do a proper one.
Really?
I can't even kickflip actually.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to kickflip the other night. It was hard.
How many years in total do you think you've worked at Skateshop? So you obviously, for those that know you and are local to the area that you grew up in, you worked at Extreme, which
I
was
actually
Extreme
worked at a
Surf.
surf shop before that as well.
Okay, where was
Burn in Ferry Meadow, Burn Surfboards. When I was at high school, I worked there on the weekends and Thursday nights. And just, I think I was sponsored by Ocean and Earth at the time, riding these boaty boards with a pintail, the worst shapes ever. So good. But yeah, I worked there while I was at school and then got a job at Extreme and moved up through there. Yeah. That was like when I was like 14 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years in total do you think you've been in the skate scene, the skate industry then, really?
Probably like 25 years or something. 26. It's nuts.
Yeah.
But I started skating when I was like 5, I reckon. So maybe 12 proper.
5. So for those that don't know, like, so where did you grow up? Like, what was the area?
Like Ferry Meadow, Balgownie area.
Okay, which is in like the Wollongong area,
Yeah.
New South Wales, Australia, yeah?
Yeah. Before the skate park, just skating Ferry Meadow School, like the school I used to go to. We'd just skate there on the weekend with Nathan, Dan, Carey, Ben Morris, Dan Morris, like Aaron Bacanic, all the best dudes. And I would just watch them and be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like plastic benches, perfect. They'd make like kinked rails down the gardens and stuff. And yeah, the stuff they were doing then was like ahead of its time. Like that's kind of what got me into skating, just watching those dudes.
Yeah, like what was your first skateboard? Let's get some of those basics out of the way.
I think it was like a Smith family reflex deck. It was
Nice.
like it actually had checker print on the top made out of electrical tape.
Right.
Yeah, it was like checkerboard with reflex on it. And it just had those big gummy red wheels. Like it was gross. Like so gross. But yeah, I wanted it. I seen it and my mum was like, you want this? I'm like, yeah, please. And just pleaded to get it. And then, yeah, just rode that big whale board around.
Just cruising around.
Yeah. It's really
Like
fun.
I guess I'm curious about like what initially attracted you to it. Was it just it looked cool or just the feeling associated
I
with
think
it?
it looked cool. Like the dude across the road was like running a Quicksilver muscle tee with Headworks board shorts. And he was just doing ollies on those old school boards. And he would come across the road and give me his deck and like try and teach me how to ollie on the grass. And it was cool, man. And then my friend Nathan across the road, down around the corner, he got right into it and kind of taught me how to do all the tricks and what was cool in skateboarding, like with brands and stuff like that. And yeah, learned how to kickflip on an old whale board, kickflip and sex change and land the wrong way. You know?
So for those that don't know, like you'd switch your stance around. So you might be standing, say, like regular footed,
Yeah.
kickflip, and then you land the other
goofy.
way.
Yeah, I
Or
was
you were
goofy, and I would
and then-
kickflip, land natural, and I was like, why is it doing this? But your body would like kick it and twist so bad. And
What?
then came surfer flips after that as well.
Is that where the board's sort of vertically in the air?
Kickflip,
Like-
shove it. That's what all the surfers used to do back then. Like, I don't know why. They would just kickflip, shove it.
Easy to flick.
Is it a varial kickflip? Is that what it's called now?
Shove it, kickflip.
Same.
Same, yeah.
I think it's a shove it kickflip.
It's the worst trick. Wade DeSalmo can do them good. Nolly. He makes them look good.
They are to look good. Whereas like a frontside, well, okay, I call it a frontside heel flip shove it. Or frontside shove it heel flip.
Yeah.
But now it's a heel flip varial.
I just call it heel flip
it's not-
varial, frontside. Yeah.
But is it?
Yeah, I think so.
There's no grab involved.
I don't know. It's all the same. It's all the same. Tony Hawk PlayStation.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
I don't know. Well, they called it like a Ollie 1 foot, like an Ollie North. That kind of bugged me. It
That
still
was
bugs
weird.
me.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Bugs me.
No.
But you know what? You don't bug me.
No, you always bug me.
Really?
Coming in the shop, trying to buy everything.
Well, what I'm curious about, like all those years, working in skate shops, talking skating, do you find that now there's a lot of middle-aged men trying to relive the dream?
Yes. I'm surprised that we're all still riding around on skateboards. Like, I did not think we would be doing this. But, like, heaps of people have had kids, and they're like, oh, my kid's skating. I need a board. I just want to roll around with them. And then the next week, they're coming in upgrading the wheels. And then the next week, they're coming in like, oh, I need rails. I've got to try some board slides. And it's cool to see. Like, they're in their 40s probably, and they're still skating. And I'm just like, dudes call up the shop, and they're like, I just built a mini ramp, and I've got a bunch of cement left. Can I, like, bring it to you guys? I'm like, I don't want your cement, dog. But, like, he's like, put it at the spot. Like, put it over at that spot. Mavridis or whatever. But it's pretty funny.
Mavrikis.
Like, they're so keen. Like, older dudes are just keen on it. And you can buy whatever you want, I guess, because you got money now. So you can buy all the good shit. So it's nice to have good product.
Yeah.
Whereas before you're getting hand-me-downs with, like, chipped tails and, like, rubbish trucks. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And riding skating shoes until there's just literally like a hole in the sole.
I
And
still see that every day. Kids just socks hanging out, bleeding foot, real gross.
it's good.
It's good. People are keen.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day because I'm noticing a real resurgence amongst people around my age that I grew up skating with, getting right back into
It's
skating.
healthy. Like, you got to do something. If you just do nothing, you're going to seize up. And yeah,
Do you think it's because the profile of skateboarding has risen in the mainstream?
it's more accepted, definitely. Like, yeah, people see it and they're not like as freaked out by it. Like, back in the day, you'd be skating and then people just turn around and look. But now, like, people will just be like, oh, whatever, skateboarders. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, like, and that's what I'm starting to notice too. It's like, because people will be like, oh, it's loud. Are they gonna, if you're on the footpath, like, you're skating past, people walking. Like,
I'm more cautious myself skating now. Like, if I'm pushing through the mall real fast, I feel a bit like I feel rude because I'm old and I'm like, oh, it's so noisy. But I'm just like, whatever, just do it.
Yeah,
But you do
nice.
feel a bit like, why am I riding this thing still?
Growing up as a kid in like a suburban area, did you get that sort of outcast vibe? Like, did you feel like an outcast a lot?
A little bit, yeah. Like
What,
you're just
why?
wearing baggy, weird clothes and ripped jeans and trying to grind a step and make that horrible noise. And yeah, you're just kind of in the way. They're like, what are they jumping fences in the school for? What are you doing? But yeah, it's fun. I don't know. Posca pens, grip tape, graffiti, all the fun stuff. Yeah.
Do you think it nurtured creativity in you?
Yeah, I think so. Like, a lot of artists come out of skateboarding and, like, photographers, and yeah, it's a good creative outlet, I think.
How's it made you creative then?
I don't know, I like photography. Like, I would like to get a good camera, but Ryan shoots everything, so he's better than everyone. So
You don't need a good camera.
Not really. It's just more the eye, and you can shoot a good photo on an iPhone. Like
Sure.
it's pretty funny these days. Like I was filming Zik the other night. One of my friends was skating, and I was like, I was filming him on an iPhone. I was like, this is weird to film skateboarding on my phone. Like I thought that was so strange. And zooming in and pulling it out, I'm like, what the
And it looks,
technology?
it
Looks
looks
fun.
good,
Better
yeah.
than VHS back in the day.
and so accessible.
We used to film with a VHS tape in the camera. Like,
I remember.
brrr. Yeah, the worst.
I remember where we actually rented a video camera from like a hire place for a whole day. We
Yeah.
all pitched in a few bucks each, so
Yeah.
we had a camera. We all took,
So weird.
yeah,
And we'd
had
go
a-
hire Animal Chin from the video store and play it, like watch it through the player. Yeah,
and then return it the next day.
yeah, it's such an effort. Or just keep it.
Yeah. I mean, do you feel like now we're just, oversaturated with content? And
It's crazy. Like, I see a new skater every day who I don't even know. Like this morning I was on Instagram and there was this dude, Addidas tracksuit, skating this big boat board, killing transition. And I was like, who is this guy? Never seen him before, ever. Like, there's just so many good skaters now.
Do you feel like that it's, with, the onslaught of content, has it devalued tricks? Has it devalued skateboarding and the art and the effort that it takes?
I think it's hasn't devalued it, but it's just washed it out a bit. Like, you'll watch a trick for 0.5 of a second, swipe down, and you'll never see that trick again. Whereas back in the day, I would watch that trick probably 1,000 times over and over and over. So
Repeat.
Yeah, that's it. It's weird. Like, we used to slow-mo tricks and just watch it all, but now, not sure. It's just going so fast, you don't really take time. Like, I wouldn't remember, like, a certain trick in, like, Dane Berman's part right now. Whereas, like, back in the day, you'd know every trick.
Do you think people were more critical back in your day? Not your day, but in the 90s where like people would say, that's not cool?
I think
And
so.
you're out.
It's very broad now. There's so much different skating now. Whereas you had to conform a little bit to be in like what tricks were being cool at the time. But I think that still happens a little bit. Backside big spins, still cool.
I think so. I think there's a lot more of acceptance of different styles of skateboarding.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you can ride a 9-inch wide baggy pants, do whatever you want, or you can like wear tight jeans and go skating. Like, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, where it did back in the day.
I think it's cool everyone's wearing baggy jeans again. It's very 90s again.
It is.
Yeah. Size 36. I was like 28 and I wear a 36 jean with a shoelace belt.
Yes.
And double tongues.
Yes.
Like, put an extra tongue in your shoe as well.
Do you find when you wear a shoelace belt and then you sort of bend over, it looks like you're wearing a G-string?
I don't do that.
There's
run
tricks.
I run it from the front only. You can't do the man string.
It happens with the shoelace
At
string.
the
Am I
front,
doing it wrong?
The two little loops on your belt at the front.
Yeah, you
I
go
actually
back
have it
through
on.
'em.
Yeah, like you run just two at the front, and then the back looks normal.
I still find it rides up though. I've done that.
I'll do your pants up later for you.
What about double tongues, Joey? Because there's lots of tips Joey could
Double tongues.
pass on to
Mick
people.
Ewan, I used to run them, but they'd slip down the side of your shoe and annoy you. And then like Mick Ewan was like, "Yo, you're doing it wrong. Like, get a bit of grip tape, stick it to the top of your second tongue, put it up in there, and the grip grabs the other one."
Genius.
I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it
does.
doesn't move around.
Yeah.
He was the king of it. ES shoes with like double tongue.
And it filled the gap in.
Yeah, it just made your shoe tighter, but it still looked loose because having a big loose shoe looked
Yeah.
cool back then.
Because you didn't want to, you don't want to choke anything. You don't want to
Don't
choke
choke
with
your
the
shoes.
lasers.
That's like, if it's like looking like a football, oh my god, do not do that.
Like you wouldn't get a pit pass.
Nah, no pit pass.
Damn.
I don't know if I'd get one now wearing slip-ons though either.
I think that'd be cool.
I noticed the slip-ons.
Jared Reese influence.
Yeah, those guys are just sort of like influencers.
Jared Reese in a can. That's what he said. I have to say.
They're the next gen.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, it's Jared Reese in a can. Him and Brandon, they confused my footwear a little bit
Why?
because they say slip-ons are cool.
And they
I
kind
didn't
of,
want to be uncool at work. I was like, man, like, lucky they left.
Have you accepted maybe you're not cool anymore?
Nah, I'm still cool. I don't know.
I think, I mean, like, I love that Jared and Brendan and
They would not
and
think
Jordan,
I'm cool. They're like, you wear Adidas.
Those guys are cool.
The only people who wear Adidas are Dads and Joey.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what they said to me.
They said it to you.
Lucas.
Lucas Puig's a dad. But still.
He's a dad.
Yeah,
True.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of that makes sense.
They said it to your face.
Yeah.
Do you
It
feel
offended me a little bit, but not too much. But I am wearing slip-ons, maybe.
do you feel disrespected by the next gen?
Nah, they love me. I can still beat them at pool.
That matters.
Yes.
Drunk
Yes.
or sober?
Either or. Like, I think the older you are, the better you are at pool. Like I won pool comp maybe 2 or 3 weeks in a row,
Yeah.
and then I let Brandon win once.
What's your optimal amount of beer and pool playing?
I think maybe
Level.
2.5, 3 beers, and then you're the best pool player.
And then anything beyond that, like that's the optimal
It goes
level
downhill, yeah.
of arousal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Marty Girotto and Corey, they think they're the best pool players in the world. They're not.
Well, but isn't it all about confidence?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like an arrogant staunch to it. Like
Yeah.
just the way they hit the ball and walk around you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That matters.
it does.
It's almost like being in a boxing ring.
It's kind of like skating too. Like if you have a good style and a good staunch about you, people are like, ooh, what is that?
Why does style matter in skateboarding?
Oof. You just don't want to look wrong on your board. Like no Mongo pushing unless you're pushing to switch. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you push with the switch front foot.
There's also
I get that. I know what Mongo is, man. Come on now.
Swongo.
I love there was like a rule there, like no Mongo pushing, and then you thought of Gino or someone like that straight away, and he
Costin.
goes, "You can do it, switch."
You can do it switch because you're pushing into a switch trick. I would like that better than pushing not Mongo with the switch foot and making it look awkward. That's not good either.
Yeah.
Because like, oh no, he's off balance and he's trying to push. No. The other bad thing, mall grabs. Guy Miller, he comes to work holding his board by the truck.
I can't believe that.
Well, this is just shipping boards from his van to the store, but he holds them by the truck, and I think he does it just to annoy me.
So he's doing it in a work environment.
Yeah.
So
I see him coming across the road from like 2 lanes away, holding it like real high up. I'm just like, get out of the mall.
yeah,
It's
true.
so bad.
But isn't it?
Do you
Like
hold
it-
your board by the truck?
No, definitely not. Like in any circumstance, even if it is a work environment. And quite frankly, I'm disappointed in you, Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wait, one more thing. I'm going to punish Guy a little bit. He cuts the grip tape from the top.
why?
The other day I was in the store and I walked in and he was just cutting it from the top. And I was like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, this is how I cut it. And I'm like, no, you can't cut it from the top.
Do you get flustered when you got to grip a board and you've got a lineup of customers?
I just don't like when everyone's watching me. I'm like, go get a coffee, relax, come back in 10 minutes. But they just want to watch. They're like, this is therapeutic. Looks cool.
Do you feel like you're being judged on your gripping style?
Yeah, but they're like, that was really nice. And I was like, man, I can do this like passed out, hungover, half dead. Like I know how to cut grip.
Guy seems flustered sometimes.
He's funny, man. He's like, I never worked retail. I just cut from the top. I'm like, no, stop that. It's so bad.
Oh, dude, I could talk about this all day.
There's so many rules, but like,
There is, but just going back to the switch Mongo push, like, you know, the whole philosophy behind that is so people knew you were skating switch.
maybe.
That's why Mongo was okay switch.
Or maybe you use that leg to push already and it just felt comfy to push like that and then jump around.
But you still have to switch your whole body position around.
It's kind of got a style to
Into
it.
like
You
a-
throw your shoulder around and get in there.
So you have to be in a Mongo kind of a biomechanic.
Just watch Gino Anucci.
I know he makes it good. And Costin used to do it.
Yeah.
Geron.
Costin has a real distinctive push, like a weird push. Like he's doing
Yeah.
something different. I don't know what it is.
Have you ever seen Costin like right off Mongo mucking around in a comedy sense?
Yeah, he's funny. Yeah.
He's so funny.
He can do dumb tricks, and like that's probably the hardest trick ever. But he makes it look cool.
yeah.
Like,
And he's like writing it
Dork
off.
tricks, I think it is. Maybe Day One does those now.
You think Day One, I don't know where Day One's gone with skateboarding in terms of really gone almost down the novelty route too much.
He's like the new Simon Woodstock, if you remember him. He used to wear like a clown suit and do a kickflip with his pants around his ankles and stuff.
No.
That's too much.
What about Andy Anderson? How do you feel about him?
Who's he? I don't even know. Wait.
He's the new pal. He skates for Pal Peralta. He
know
wears
the
a
name.
helmet.
There's
And
a
he's-
new part. I haven't watched it yet.
He's amazing. And I'm really conflicted about him because he's an amazing skateboarder. He does gnarly shit. He does big shit. But then he also does freestyle.
Ooh,
Have
not
you seen?
sure
You
about
should
that.
watch
Yeah,
some of his
maybe.
clips. But
I
he
just
wears
watched
a.
Wade DeSamo. That's it. Yeah.
He's so good.
He's like skipping rope. I got a skipping rope the other day because of him. Because I was like, I'm going to skip some rope. He's doing 50 minutes a day. And I like can do 3 minutes and then I'm nearly dead.
How much value do you place on personal health?
I don't know, man. I'm really bad at eating. I just eat whatever I want. Like I feel like I'm 20 going to McDonald's still, like riding my push bike around. Like I can barely walk today from trying to ride my fixed gear bike too. Like I limped here and then just rode my skateboard and that made it easier to get here.
But does that not become a motivator to go, hey, I'm gonna sort my shit out and get it.
I probably will. Like Guy says, you're just gonna have to eat chia seeds and do yoga soon. And I'm like, oh damn. When it comes, I'll do it, I guess.
Now let's
yoga. The word, it just freaks me out. Like stretching, I'm like, oh, I can stretch, but I don't want to go do yoga. It's the same, but right?
No, it's different. Yoga's got more of like a breathing practice associated with it, as well as stretching, conscious breathing.
Do you do it?
I've done a lot of yoga, but I'll be honest, I've actually deliberately stopped doing yoga because I feel like it's injured me in some ways.
Yeah, right.
Because maybe I wasn't doing it right sometimes, or I just feel like it weakened some of my joints. And a friend of mine, and he's also been on the podcast, he's a yoga guru. He's from California, and he won a yoga competition in India. And you should see what this guy does, man. Like puts his feet behind his head. Like Christian Stern, if you're listening, I love you. But anyway, he is actually now off yoga, and he's done it his whole life.
I did yoga once. Like one of my ex-girlfriends, she's like a yoga teacher. She just rang me out. I was like legs up the wall, sweating. Like I was like, I hate this. I'm never doing it again. And like I've never done yoga since that. It was so bad, Karen. If you're out there.
Yeah, I'm just curious because, like, I mean this respectfully. Like, do you skate much anymore?
Not like go skateboarding to do tricks. Like I did Wednesday night. I was in the mall trying to do a kickflip, and it was so hard. But I ride my bike around, trying to skate everywhere. But yeah, I feel unfit still, like super unfit.
You're 100%, in my eyes, you're 100% skateboarder. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
But was it a conscious decision to slow up on skateboarding?
I slowed up a lot from the work thing, like from working a lot and just being so involved with it. When your hobby becomes your job, you kind of fade off from it a little bit when you get so involved in it. I find it with cars now too. Like I got right into drifting and doing it in Japan and getting really good at it. And the more I'm into it, the less I do it, which is really weird. Like you kind of do it to a level and then like, I don't know, just chill out a bit.
All right. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that mix of
maybe
work.
you burn out on it a little bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I get that.
But I'm stuck in it. Like I'm not, skateboarding is like my whole life. I'm never going to really be like, oh, I'm going to go over here and do something else. I don't know. I think I like it enough to hang out still and just push around and be happy with that.
So let's talk about drifting. Like, when did you get into it? Why did you get into it?
Probably when I was like 20 years old or something. My mate just sold me a cheap car, rear-wheel drive. And I've always liked Japanese cars, and I just bought like Daihatsus and Mazdas back in the day. But then I got into Nissans, rear-wheel drive, and just learned how to slide around in the rain in industrial areas and stuff. And just got kind of like you'd see the corner way further away, and you have to chuck in early and try and stretch the distance into the corner. It was always just like something to do late at night with the boys, and we did a lot in Japan. And it's kind of like if you go on a snowboarding trip, get a van, get the boys, go. To me, drifting is kind of like snowboarding, going down the straight, like slide one way, hit the edge, slide the other way, hit the edge, like you kind of checkpoints. It's real fun.
It is. It's crazy. Like, you'd go to Japan. Would you buy a car in Japan?
We buy one in Japan off like the dudes that work at the track, and then you go halves with a mate, just share the car. When you leave, you sell it back to them or sell it to another Aussie who's going to go over. Super fun.
Yeah,
I went 5 years in a row, addicted. Like, and everyone's like, "Oh, you go to Japan? You go snowboarding?" I'm like, "Never been snowboarding in Japan." They're like, "What are you doing over there?" I'm like, "I don't know, just throwing junk cars around." It's pretty fun. It's so fun. Like when you get good at it, you can like go door to door and like clang doors and just it's nuts. But it's expensive, and now it's probably too expensive to do, and you can't travel. So it's like I do it a lot less now.
Do you approach it like skating? Because I know you watch videos.
There's techniques, like you watch the pro dudes, and you're like, how do they do that? And there's like cameras on their footwork and stuff. So it's good for me because my body can't skate that well anymore. So just being able to do footwork and like technical things, it's like kind of like doing a manual on your skateboard because you throw it out and you're at a balance point, and it feels like doing a nose wheelie or a manual. That's what it feels like.
Like you have roll cages in your cars?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
But it's like surfers when they're going super fast in a barrel and it slows up, that feeling you get. You're going so fast and you chuck the car and everything turns into slow motion.
Yeah.
It's good.
You get that feeling.
Yeah, it's like only a surfer knows the feeling.
Only a drifter knows the feeling?
The same, yeah.
Dude, I think I even
and
wrote
a skater one maybe. Yeah, same.
No shit, man. I shit you not, because I didn't ask you this question, but one of my questions was, does only a drifter know the feeling?
Yes.
Nice.
It's like, it's like I don't know. It's like adrenaline junkie. Like you're living a little bit on the edge of what you should be doing. Maybe
It does seem super tech.
yeah, it's hard. Like it's not as easy as you think. Like I'll do it now, and I'll be like, oh, I'm rusty because you don't do it often. You kind of got to do it like skating. Like do it a lot, and you'll be good at it.
Yeah, if anyone's been in a car with Joey, and it's amazing, we'll be on. You're looking through the windscreen, and it's just a mountain. Yeah. You're not going straight, and he's stressing the hell out. And you look at Joey, and he's chilled.
You're just in the zone. Yeah, I took Guy once. I was like, yo, he was staying at my house, and I'm like, let's go get some milk. He's like, all right. I went and got some milk. Went for a run up the mountain. He's like, I'm never getting in the car with you ever again. He's like, you're crazy. I'm like, no, it's not crazy. There's like a technique. It doesn't. But he's like, can you please drive black slow? Like, that was nuts. I'm not getting like, he won't even drive to the shop with me now.
Yeah. He's got a family.
Yeah, but I'm still here.
Have you had a car accident before?
A couple. Not too bad. Not like.
Just a few little
mingles, yeah. Like through a road sign or something like that.
And have you got your full car? You got your car crew, hey? Like.
Full car heads, we go Thursday night. We go to Brothers Kebabs in Banksia.
Yeah.
And just all the boys meet at top of Mount Ousley, go for a drive on Thursday night just to get out of the house and have a chat with all the boys. And it's sick. It's such a good crew. It's kind of like going skating at the skate park.
Yeah.
And sometimes we even take our boards and go to Sydenham after and have a little skate.
Nice.
But yeah, we don't have spots down here that are lit up, like skate parks lit up that you can skate at like 10 at night. Like it's good up there.
Yeah, sick, man. I love that you do that, like, and I can see the creative aspect of it.
It's just good to break up the week and like go hang out with some boys, talk some shit, and like it's just relaxing.
Yeah,
it's good to get out.
Yeah, just some boy talk, and I see you like you put a lot of stories up of you guys working on your car as well. I mean,
it's healthy and it's unhealthy because we're eating a kebab, so that's pretty bad. But it's healthy and you just talk all your shit out from the week. It's cool.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, nice, man. I love that. And I think we need more of it. And
like
if that's the
car culture is similar to skating culture, like just a lot of boys, you nerd out on the same type of things and it's just cool to have the same interest.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, like, let's go back a little bit to when you were a teenager. You know, you got into skating when you were around how old?
Probably 12. Yeah.
12. And through your teens, like I remember you through your teens and you were super like you were that next level kid who was just a little bit better than everyone else.
I don't know about better.
Well, okay, you have
your own kind of style, I guess.
I'm going to speak personally here. You definitely had that little X factor that stood out, in my opinion. People can disagree with me.
But that was like watching you, Cam Gusev and Jules Del Vecchio come up from down the coast. We were like, whoa, what are these dudes up to? Like you kind of just feed off what the older guys are doing.
Is that what it was mainly?
Yeah.
So for you, your older guys were who? Like Adam Lingard?
Yeah,
Barry?
Lingard, Barry, Nathan Dent, amazing. You guys would come up. Yeah, like Aaron Rowe, like dudes.
Aaron Rowe, I haven't heard that name in ages.
Man, he's so good. Back then he was so good. I was like, wow. Dude. So yeah, just dudes who you look up to and be like, I want to do stuff like that.
Oh man, thanks for bringing that name up.
The best.
Because he's from Queensland.
He still works at Project, like where we order stock from. So he probably packs the boxes for our shop. Like he's cool. He does tricks in the warehouse still.
He's still skating.
Yeah, look him up. He kills it.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was always like, I guess, sort of undercover at first, like so good, but
low key, but
quiet,
but kills it. Like his skating does the talking. Like
still based in Queensland.
Yeah, he's like Australia's Danny Way, pretty much.
Kind of. Yeah. Who was I talking to the other day? I think it was Guy or might have been Ryan, saying like a lot of kids coming up these days don't even know who Danny Way is.
Yeah,
that spun me out, man. Yeah.
It's freaky. They don't know the names we know, but it's cool. They've got their own new dudes that we probably don't know. So
how are you personally coping with this stage in your life? You know, like in terms of we are starting to speak like old dudes and reflect on the good old days and shit like that.
I probably have to grow up a little bit, but I've just stayed in that, like, I'm still 20. Like, the boys just left down to Melbourne, like Jared and Brandon. They moved down, and
I know
we got a new crew hanging at the shop, and you can see this new gen kind of going to fill their boots, which is cool. Like, it's good to see.
Yeah.
And I just like watching all the new kids come through. Like, Ty is killing it right now.
Oh, my God. Ty
Dude's
Jeffrey?
Crazy, yeah.
Love watching that guy skate.
But I feel like he's going to go to Melbourne too. Like that, Melbourne eats up all the good skaters. It's too much down there. It's too good.
You can't blame him.
No, it's good.
Yeah. They got to like spread their wings and.
Yeah, you can't skate the same spot forever. It gets a bit boring.
Yeah. So with you though, like, how do you feel like, you know, through your teens?
Good song.
It's a sick song, In Excess.
Yeah. Keep going.
90s.
Sorry, cut it.
Did you put on a 90s playlist?
I don't know, but In Excess is sick. This is good.
It's a sick song.
Yeah.
Favorite Australian band?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Pretty much.
I think it could be.
Yeah.
Definitely my era.
Where were you going? You were going somewhere?
Oh, well, I remember when Michael Hutchins was alive, dude.
Yeah,
That's
man.
how old I am.
It's crazy.
But I was going with, like, you know, when you sort of got to a point with skateboarding where you're like, some people were interested in you, you started to pick up some sponsors. You know, what was your trajectory in terms of broadening your wings? Like, what were you doing? So these dudes at the moment, like Jared and Brendan, have moved down to Melbourne. What did you do?
I was going to Sydney every weekend, like just skating the pit every weekend and meeting up with a photographer and going to shoot something cool and like just chasing it a bit. Like I liked that you could get a photo in a magazine and stuff. You had something to look up to. So it'd be cool, go shoot. And like one time Curtis, who I used to shoot with, he was like, yo, we got a spot for an interview. Do you want to do it? And I was like, hell yeah. Like he's like, we only got 2 weeks. And I was like, whatever, let's do it. And
Curtis
I think,
Ma?
yeah, I got like a 7-page interview and it was done in 2 weeks and it was like sequences on film and stuff. So you had to land it like quick or you're going to waste so much film.
Slam or Skateboarding Australia?
I think it was Skateboarding Australia, yeah. But it was cool to get like little opportunities like that where you had a window, like you can step up and do this if you want it. So I always like, I'm happy that I went up to the city every weekend and made that happen. Because, there wasn't many photographers in Wollongong at the time. So it was cool.
Never thought about relocating up there?
I did a little bit. Like I wanted to move to the city. I love cities. Like I love just jumping out of your apartment and pushing through the city and like being amongst it. And I wanted it, but it was just like I had it really good here, and I always have had it really good here. Everything's kind of been like, if you work hard in what you do, like I kind of saw that I would be able to have a shop maybe one day. So I didn't really want to relocate and then kind of miss the opportunity. So I just stayed around, yeah. Stuck here.
Man.
Stuck here.
Stuck here?
I don't mind it though. Like I traveled a lot. Like every year I would travel somewhere different, and like last trip was Paris, just pushed around, and it's so good. It was right before kind of like the last trip before COVID, so don't regret going for sure. That was cool. Yeah.
Like you said, you made the comment like, "Oh, stuck here."
Stuck here, but I'm kind of happy to be stuck here.
Yeah,
it's so good. It's perfect here.
It really is
for skating and like good mates and good restaurants. Now there's good bars around. It's sick. It's perfect.
And like everything's in such close proximity here.
Yeah,
like you can literally skate or ride your bike everywhere. You can can surf. You can skate.
I don't drive rarely. Like, I don't use my cars. I just skate and ride my bike around. It's good.
That's your fitness regime?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't go to the gym or anything. I saw you this morning. Was that you?
Yeah, I'm having a boxing match.
Man, that looked like hell.
Yeah, it was hard.
You were on the ground sweating, throwing yourself.
He looks stoked though.
I was stoked.
He looked stoked. But I was like, that does not look fun to me.
I got this really weird thing. I like pushing myself physically. I like the feeling of being in pain and sweating and hurting.
I thought, I was like, how many coffees do you have to do that?
I hadn't had coffee then.
Man.
But I had a coffee after.
You're an animal.
When I put some CBD oil in it. That's a real plug sort of fucking comment. But
so you're going up to chill.
I know, it's weird, hey? No, but it's an anti-inflammatory, so it helps me with the recovery of my muscles. I think it does. And you've got to do what works for you.
Yeah.
But I'm having a boxing match. I'm having my first amateur fight in September, so I'm training hard.
Might have to suss it out.
Yeah, maybe. Like, I don't really want people to come that know me.
We'll just film it.
Because I don't want them to see me get... You're not allowed to film in there unless you're registered or like, got permission. But yeah, I don't want to...
Wear a GoPro on your head.
Well, hopefully, because I'm going to get punched in the head, and I don't want people to watch me get knocked out. That's my biggest fear. I'm not actually scared of the knockout. I'm just scared of the humiliation.
You should train with Sam
No,
Giles.
you're not going to get knocked out.
No way. Sam's the next level at everything he does.
He's an animal. Hey?
He had an MMA fight. Just went, I'm going to have an MMA fight.
Yeah, and just won.
And won.
I don't know if he can surf that good, though.
Yes.
I think that's his weak link.
Have I got it over Sam in surfing?
You do, but he's coming. He's coming for everyone.
Damn you, Sam, and your fucking natural
He's
talent.
up early.
He probably tray flip a surfboard. I don't know what he's doing.
You know what's for me, Sam is the Cameron Guzev of when I was young.
Yeah.
So I used to worship Cam because
They're the best.
He was just the best. Like he was just a little bit better, and I just wanted to be like Cam. Whereas like
he
Sam,
switch everywhere. Cam Joseph.
Do you know why I started skating switch?
Rolled ankle or something? Or?
No, because we've seen Salman Agar. Me and Ryan talked about it. Salman Agar at an SDS comp at Bondi Pavilion. He turned up and did a demo, and Mike O'Mealy was the MC.
Yeah, right.
And man, I think it was like 94 95 or something stupid like that, 96. Yeah, and Salmon Guard turned up and switch ollie to traffic cone.
And it
And
looked
everyone
switch,
just went,
but it looked cool.
was that
like,
a normal ollie or was that switch?
Yeah.
And then we realised he was skating switch. And we went,
Yeah.
fuck.
Cam Goose's the reason I wore my hat to the side for probably 10 years. Like, he had his hat just a little bit off-centered. I don't even know why. I don't know if he meant it or if it was just like how he put his hat on. But I was like, copied that forever.
That's amazing.
How weird is that?
That's
He just turned
cool.
up to Ferry Meadow with this floppy hat, maybe drawers or something, olive colour, just to the side a bit. And I was like, what's up with that? It's kind of dope. I'm going to do that. Just stole it.
What makes someone influential in
Maybe
your eyes?
just the way they do something, yeah. It's weird. Why would I wear my hat to the side for 10 years just because of that? Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird. He was so good at skating that.
He was.
Do you
Yeah.
think, do you feel like if you did that, I'm going to get a bit of whatever he's got?
Maybe, like, his magic touch. Yeah, like, you look up to them the way they skate. Like, I see it now, like, Dylan Reeder. People would start wearing what he's wearing, and then, yeah, it just wears off a little bit maybe. You steal a bit of their flair.
Flair and authenticity, I
Tom
think.
Penny too used to try and be like real floppy and lazy like him, like make your arms relax a bit more. And
Yeah.
Gino just steal their flair a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like whatever you're looking up to, you're just going to try to take a little bit.
I guess it's what speaks to you.
Yeah.
Some things like speak to you and other things don't. It's like music. Like hip hop speaks to me or In Excess just speak to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess you want to find something you identify with, don't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Something
like
you look up to.
I mean, okay, who were some local skaters that did that? I know you mentioned Nathan Dent, but actually, I'm going to put you on the spot. Forget that question. Who would you say your favourite local skater is of all time?
Local,
Yep,
all time.
all time.
It's Nathan Dent. It has to be. Like, he was
Why?
the best. He switch kickflip the hip, like head high.
At Ferry
switch,
Meadow?
Ferry Meadow, just flicked it. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it's not comprehensible for anyone else to do that. I've never seen anyone else do that.
Yeah,
So he could do stuff that no one else could do.
crazy.
Like, amazing. Like, he's the one, and he's real low-key. He doesn't really try to hype himself up. He's just, his talent, so good.
And so smooth.
Yeah, ridiculous.
You know, the first time I seen Nathan Dent, I thought he looked like Jake Brown.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, he
Did
would
he?
do
He'd get
kickflip
that.
over the wave wall. I've never seen people do that anymore.
Yeah.
And he ordered some Addidas Boozenets the other day, bright blue with bright green stripes, and it was Nathan Dent. And I was like, shipping it, like, this is sick. He's still got that style that he likes.
No way.
Yeah, it's so funny.
That's all.
So good.
Doesn't change.
Yeah.
Like, what's some elements of your style that's never changed in terms of fashion or skating or?
I don't know, maybe just a relaxed kind of vibe, like not too tense, baggy kind of jeans, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, kids are wearing them real baggy these days. I'm not going that baggy anymore. It looks
What
a bit
about
weird.
color coordination?
Colour used to be denim and white for
Yeah.
like 10 years. That's it. And now I run just black, like straight black with white shoes. I was in New York just at a cafe. Dustin Dolan was there. We were at this Mexican cafe. Dude rocked up, all black.
Yep.
You want the close? Yeah, yeah.
Get closer to the mic.
What?
You're the
Man, I got to get up in here.
God, you're difficult.
All right. So
Sorry,
this
keep
dude
going.
rocks up, black Dickies, folded, white Stan Smith Adidas with a red tab on the back. And it said Supreme on the tab. And I was like, are they fake or real? But like that style with the white shoe and all black, like I've just been running that for like 5 years now.
Amazing.
It's weird. Like I just see one thing that I'm like, that's good. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
And like people are like, that's your uniform. You change it. You ever wear anything else? I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Like I rocked up at the boys' house the other night. Well, this is a while back. I rocked up in a green Polar T-shirt, and they were like, "Dude, you wearing green? What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "What?" And I walked home and I changed my T-shirt. I went and I put black on. I rolled back up, and I think they were all wearing like green T-shirts or white or something. They punked me. I was like, "What is happening?" Too much. Like why? Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. You have your thing you like and you feel comfy with, I guess.
Yeah, for me, I remember in 1999, a friend of mine, it was probably Cam, was like, man, I'm all about plain white tees. And I'm like, yeah, me too. And I literally, to this day, my wardrobe is just full of plain white tees, plain grey tees.
Yeah, it's good.
And I throw in the odd black one there.
Talking about Cams as well, Cam Mullen, probably number 2 skateboarder, I think. Nathan Dent, then Cam Mullen. He could do everything.
Is that why you liked him?
Yeah. Nollie heel, front 5-0, back 180. No
That's
one
so
does that.
hard.
No one can do that. So he was like, when PJ Ladd was good, he was really good as well.
Actually, you just reminded me of something. Walker Ryan, you know him?
A little bit.
Amazing skateboarder. He did on one of those skate games. I don't know skateboarding game. I don't play computer games, but his character had a trick at the courthouse in LA where it was just like a backside nose grind and then nollie kickflip to 5-0. Like, so while he's nose grinding, he nollie kickflips and lands 5-0.
That's too much.
And then he's like, well, I'm going to try and do it in real life. That was the video game.
Okay.
And then he went and he did it in real life.
I think video games help you do tricks. Like back in the day, Andrew Reynolds used to do heel flip front blunt slide on a ledge. That was his special move. And I learnt heel flip back tail slides on a ledge because of that. Like I would watch it so much that just the flip and like catching it, I did heel flip back tail in my head. I was thinking of Reynolds on the game. It's
Crazy.
weird. Like it just,
It's progressed skateboarding.
Yeah.
It must have progressed. It has
I think
progressed
so.
skateboarding.
Yeah. But maybe sometimes a bit ugly. Like it's better to just simplify the trick, not do like 3 tricks in one go.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? Grizzly Grip.
Who?
I had no
Tory.
idea.
You know the guy, Tory
Tory
Pudwell. Does
Pudwell,
too many
man.
tricks in one go. Like
I
he's
love him,
sick.
though. I
He
love
does
him.
sick stuff, but sometimes it's like, yo, please just stop.
Yeah.
You know what I
Less
like
is
about
more.
Yeah.
less is more.
Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should.
That's like the
a good
wisest.
one. Good
That's the
quote.
wisest thing I've ever heard you say.
It's true, man. It's very true.
Yeah.
It could
Why
look ugly, like, oh, I can do 3, like a triple tray flip. It's like, please don't.
Well, like how? Well, why don't you use that philosophy when you're selling me sneakers? Like, I've got too many sneakers, but then you'll say that it's okay
You
to
need
buy
that
more.
new shit. You need the new shit. You
You
got to be
reckon?
in fashion, yes.
But I'm all about sustainability and environmentalism.
I still wear my shit till it's like old and haggard and falling off me, but I just can't wear through it as quick anymore.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You still got those fluoro stripe boots?
Dude, I wear them to school.
Yeah, that's good.
I wear them to my job as
They're
a
like
teacher.
a soccer coach style. They're good.
Yeah, and I get heaps of props from the kids.
Yeah, they're good.
And the
See?
kids go, "You got the booze nits."
That's it. They're
Then
looking
they
up
s-
to you.
Then they say, "You like booze and tits."
Yeah, that's it. But you don't drink, so it's good.
I don't drink.
That's
I'm in a bar though, and I must admit, here at the Cockatoo Bar, if I was going to start drinking anywhere,
This
this
is the place.
the bar. Like, it's so cool.
Don't tell too many people. I like it nice and calm here.
Don't they want more business?
I hope not. Just chill. I like it chill in here. No,
Dude,
they're good.
So you're friends with the owner, obviously.
Jacob, yeah, he skates. He's one of the boys. Yeah,
I've seen him at Mavs
yeah.
ripping.
We rock up at the coffee shop in the morning, both wearing checker slip-ons. I'm like, yo, biting me. I don't know if I bit him or if he bit me. I'm not sure. I think I bit him. I think he was wearing slip-ons before me.
Dude, I noticed you had the checks on, and it's
Yeah.
funny because I'm having this boxing match in September,
Hmm.
and all the dudes wear the proper boxing boots,
True.
and I'm like, I just don't want. They look. I just think they look stupid. Like, I
What
don't
are you
want-
running?
I'm running a pair of checkered high top Vans.
That's good.
And I got them on sale. I was like,
Do
you know
you-
what?
do
They're
you-
my new boxing boots.
Do
So
you
I'm-
skip rope?
skip rope, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be good at that.
I can do a few tricks on the
Do
skip
you cross
rope.
it up?
I can cross it up, but I'm not very good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm not very good in general at boxing or
Shut
anything.
up. You always talk yourself down and then you're like super good.
Well, I'm not. Like, I just, I think my gift is perseverance. Yeah. Whereas, like, I look at people like you and Sam Giles and some of those guys who just comes, just comes to people.
After a million attempts and million years of trying, and yeah, it slowly is just there embedded.
Well, do you think talent is born or made?
I think you got to create it. Like, yeah, like you don't just wake up and you can do like a switch tray flip or something. You try it for like 100 years and then you get it good.
Right.
Talking about that trick, do you remember New Zealand when I landed primo on one of those and nearly like broke my elbow or something?
Yep.
That was like pretty much when I stopped doing switch tray flips. I was like, that hurt a lot. I'm not doing that anymore.
You know, it's funny. We're talking about like people hassle you about certain tricks.
Yeah.
Switch tray is the one.
That's a...
People,
Yeah.
it's so underrated for you, but that is
I can't do them normally that good. Like I could do them normal stance, but switch, being a soccer player, right foot, I don't know. Maybe I just like had that scoop with my right foot better.
Yeah.
So
Felt
it
better.
made it easier for me. I don't know.
Let's talk about that sequence of you doing a switch tray across the water tower gap.
Yeah.
So that was an awesome sequence, and just coincidentally, Curtis Marr,
That was
was
random. Yeah. He just come up
recently-
with it this week.
yeah, and I reached out to him and he sent me the originals.
Yeah.
and
He's
I'm
in
just
Canada.
Like, yeah, and I love that. I love that sequence. So give us the backstory about that day,
Man, it's a long time ago. I don't know. Like,
2000.
Yeah, 2002 or something. But you go up there, it's like near the mansions in Corrimal. You go up there, get a fucking branch off the tree and just sweep out the spot. And I think I probably was trying something different, like an easier trick or something. And I could do switch trades, and I think I was just like, might just swing a couple and see if I get close. And he was like, we'll shoot a photo, a still. And like, I was like, oh, yeah. And I think I stomped one or got close. And then he's like, you want to shoot a sequence? And like shooting a sequence back then, it was like, you're going to waste money. You're going to waste film.
Why?
Because
camera
roll. And I was like, oh, man, like I'll throw a couple. And I think it took maybe 3 or 4 goes. I don't know. But I swear I did it third go or within 5 tries. I didn't want to waste film. Because you hear it going like, and you're just like, there goes another roll. It stresses you out. So I think I just nailed that. I think I threw it out and just fluked it. That's pretty much what happened.
Dude.
But it worked. Yeah, it was good.
I think that's something the next gen don't realise, that a lot of those photos from back in the day were...
It was under pressure. Like, I shot one with Steve Gourlay, switch heel flip over that. And that day was like 8 a.m. before work. My boss wouldn't give me my day off work. So I was like, all right, we got to get up early. Went there. And he just wanted me to do something natural footed for the photo because it looks better, like front on body. And I just was like, I don't even know what I could do. Like switch kicky, tried it, didn't work. And then I think I just threw switch heel flip and then fluked one of those. And that photo is one of my favourites. That's a cool one.
I love that photo. I've seen
spray
it.
painted the board white too, so you could actually see when it flipped, and that worked. Like,
and because of all the gum trees in the background, you do get lost in the trees a bit, don't you? With the
like I had a board and it was this ugly skull face on it. I was like, this is horrible. Like, so just painting it white. I've always liked white boards since then.
Nice.
It just scratches up good, looks nice when you flip. Like black or white, it's like the opposite.
See, this is why I think skateboarders become innately creative, because
You have bad OCD or you're very particular about things.
Well, you become a curator. So you weren't just doing the trick; you were curate. You become.
I wanted it to look good as well. Yeah, you want it to like look a certain way.
Yeah, like
white T-shirt. Guy Mariano, he used to wear them all the time. So yeah, that's probably why you wear it.
I mean, I always resonated and identified with Guy Mariano because there's a little like Italian kid. But yeah, like I think that's what happens, especially when you're filming and shooting. Not that I've done it as much as you over the years, but yeah, all of a sudden you put in a bit of production value and you start to think about what you're going to wear and how it's going to look, and what the light's going to be like. You know, like where's the sun setting today and stuff like that. And
you just get Ryan with the camera and it all looks good. With the light.
It does, man.
That one today, that line you showed me, I forgot about that. The heel flip front nose.
Love that.
That lighting, it was like on dusk or something. I don't know. And he had a light on it. It just looked perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Ryan, tell us about that day. Did you film that? That line that you sent me?
Old ghetto spot near the train station.
So I filmed that.
There's like a half cab kicky and a heel nose. And then all the boys are like yelling in the back.
Yeah.
That was real cool.
We would skate that spot a bunch, which is now a massive apartment block.
Yeah.
And it was empty for like, I don't know, Joey, like 10 years.
It was so good.
And that's when we were filming a lot for the shop now. I think, we were out as much as we could. But, Joey would just have those sort of tricks and it would come quick and it really break stuff down really easily. So, all right, I can front nose this, I can heel flip front nose into it.
We'll just throw it in there, try and like match it, make it work. But yeah, that was cool. I forgot about that whole line until you showed me just before.
Cool. Dude, it was super inspirational, actually. And I just loved how much all your homies were so excited.
That's the best bit, having all your mates there. And, like, when you land something, they're all, like, giving you props. And it's like, yeah, that feels good. Like, that's what makes it fun. Like, it's cool.
Did you work for that line, though? Like,
I don't even remember. Hey, I probably tried it a few times. Like, I don't know. I always work for tricks. Like, I didn't get them proper easy. But, like, Port Kembla kicker, my lower back still hurts from that place, I reckon.
Why?
Like backside heel flip one day over some bathtubs or some shit. I was like landing and compressing my lower back a lot. And I remember having to go to like physio or massage or something after that one. That was like, but when I did the trick, it looked easy. Like it was like, oh, that looked easy. But I remember throwing myself and it was kind of like a story high landing off top of a garage kind of thing. And my lower back was jacked after that.
Yeah, man.
But worth it. Still.
Definitely worth it. You got the memories, man. At least, like...
Couple. That place was rough too. The ground was shit. I was riding 50 mil wheels and like everyone's riding bigger wheels now. I think they're smarter now, like 55s or something. That's what you ride.
I ride 55s. Yeah, I just like to. Just makes me feel like I can I don't know. I'm rolling a little bit faster.
I got 52s last week, biggest wheels I've ever had in my life.
Interesting.
101.
Massive for you.
52s on an 8-inch, and I'm like, whoa. And dudes are like, your board looks like a toy. That sucks.
Yeah.
But like those 52s, I can go so fast. I don't even have to push to work now. I don't even think I push.
Interesting.
Just roll there straight.
On 52, I ride 55.
But there's a bike lane now too, so
That's
you
so
just
good.
roll straight to work. So much better.
Yeah, man. What a lifestyle you've created for yourself.
It's good, man. I live 1 or 2 blocks from work, and I just skate to work at 10 o'clock, and it's pretty late. Like, I get people messaging me like, have you sent my shoes yet? And I'm like, man, the shop's not even open yet. Like, relax. You bought them last night. Chill. People want everything yesterday.
Oh, they bought them online?
Yeah, that's what happens. Like, yo, I bought these old school 12 black white. You send them? I'm like, I'm not even at work. You bought them at midnight. Relax. It's too much.
Is that
Man. Funny.
really the shit you deal with?
Oh, man. I'm in bed at night and dude's like, oh, you got that new Vans classic slip-on with this size. And I'm like, it's midnight. What are you doing?
Well, what are you doing on Instagram? Or,
I don't know. We have a Kingpin Instagram. I'm trying to, I'm working in bed asleep trying to,
Why don't you turn that shit off? And
oh, man, I can't turn it off.
put your phone on airplane mode.
I should.
Go
Yeah,
to sleep.
I should. It's like you're working all the time now.
I've noticed, man. Like, and I think that's the
It's
same
harder
for,
to switch off.
I think it's so accessible, you know. I mean, you just get notifications after notifications, and even sometimes I turn my phone off, but it's linked to my laptop, and then
Then it starts
and then
talking.
my laptop will start ringing.
Yeah, you
Or I get
can't
a
escape
message
it.
on my laptop. I'm like, oh fuck! How do I turn that notification off?
We're all stuck in it. It's all, yeah.
Are we stuck in it?
We like it, I think, half as well.
Do you feel lonely when you're not getting notifications?
Not really. I like it. I
You
feel
do? So
good.
you do
It's
like it?
relax, yeah.
Because I'll be honest, man, like I'm constantly on my phone, computer.
Yeah.
But then when things go quiet, I'm like, oh, fuck, what do I do?
I like that. I like quiet time. I like trying to be bored. Like, I'm never bored anymore.
Same.
Never.
But I think that's the same for everyone. And I think that's what technology has bred.
Pretty much. Short attention span. Like, I'll start watching a movie, 10 minutes in, boom, I'm checking my phone. Oh, what? And then I'm asking my sister, like, yo, what's happening on this movie? She's like, I don't know either. She's on her phone too. So bad.
I can't watch movies anymore. I don't watch movies. It's
Unless it's a
You?
real good one.
What about you?
Oh, I
Reckon.
can definitely watch movies. Like,
Unless it's Al Pacino or something.
yeah.
Scarface.
Just something good. I don't know.
Is it true that you refer to yourself as the Scarface of Wollongong?
No. Who
Okay.
made this up?
I did just then.
No, that ain't me.
No.
No.
Do you feel like a G?
I think Nathan Dent is the G of Wollongong.
He's pretty quiet, undercover.
Yeah.
They're the
that's
real
what makes
Gs.
him,
That is
yeah.
G.
That's what, it's like mysterious. Where'd he go? Like Tom Penny.
I love that dude.
Yeah.
But he does remind me of Jake Brown. You know, the skater from Cronulla?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, the mega ramp.
I think he rides for
survivor.
Kingpin. He has a Kingpin sticker on his helmet.
Jake Brown does.
Yeah, because he's friends with Dave Bodnar from Penrith Shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vert guys.
The Vert guys. Dave Bodnar,
like
Waynos,
the best
Wayne
vert
Taylor.
skater. Yeah.
Remember Waynos?
Ty.
Yeah, man.
Ty Coling.
Ty, love him. Still talk to him. He's my sales rep
Such a nice guy.
for hardcore. Yeah, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah, man. He comes down. We get lunch sometimes. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always been someone that seems super motivated and just focused
What time we got on
on what
here?
he's doing.
Are we over? Is it 4:20?
We're just rounding up an hour, man, and you know, like it's been epic, and I'm like just so grateful for your time, Joey.
We could talk a lot of shit forever about skateboarding.
Yeah, I'd love to. I want to keep going, but I know we have to get out of the Cockatoo bar so they can open up and
Yeah.
start, you know, selling
So I
alcohol.
can start drinking.
Are you going to
You
drink
have to
tonight?
move, Joe.
A little bit. Little bit.
You
Say
know?
what?
You can just stay where you are.
Yeah. That's it. Chill. Mate's
What?
birthday tonight. Ballsy.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Ballsy.
Happy birthday.
Is he a drifter friend or a skater friend?
Skate boy. Him and his brother Matt Ball. They live together up the road, and they skate really well.
Yeah.
Good skateboarders. But yeah, we're gonna go chill out tonight. Maybe Dagwood or Black
Yeah.
Cockatoo. Black
Cool.
Cockatoo. We're staying here.
I might just tag along.
Yeah, get on my back. We'll ride through
Yeah.
town.
Yeah. What happens is like I go out with people who are going to have a night on like drinking,
Just drink soda
and I'm
water,
like, yeah,
dog.
man, I'll just hang out, but I won't drink. And then after about an hour, I'm like, and everyone's had a few drinks and they start talking shit. I just go, I'm going to go home.
Let's have an espresso martini without the alcohol.
Then I won't sleep and I get really anxious.
Damn,
Does
dog.
coffee give you anxiety?
Little bit. I only have one a day. If I have two, I start shaking. I'm staring at the roof. Like, I'm pretty sensitive to coffee for some reason.
So am I.
I only had it late in life, so yeah, I just have one a day, chill. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I probably should have one a day, but I'll have like maybe 2 or 3.
Man, it's too many.
Well, then I get anxious too.
My homie had 7 the other day. I looked at his Instagram. He's like, I'm on 7. And his face looked
What's he
white.
like?
I was like, what are you up to, dog? He works at the cafe, though. Funny, man. Daniel Debsey.
Does
What's up?
he suffer from anxiety disorder?
I don't know. I'll ask him. He's a skater and he's car dude as well. So
Does he sleep well?
I don't reckon he would.
Does he get like a funny stomach? And
Is this all the problems you're having?
I'm just asking the questions,
I don't
man.
know, man. It sounds like you're trying to diagnose yourself. You calm down.
Yeah, dude, I love coffee. I love it, and I'm addicted to the anxiety. Yeah.
You like that shit. Feel
I don't
real
know.
edgy.
It gets me. It just makes me do shit.
Yeah, I guess. Get stuff done.
Yeah, get stuff done. Cup of
good.
get stuff done.
That's me. I want stuff done yesterday.
That's what I find interesting about you. You, with your laid back vibe, you get stuff done.
Yeah, man. I'm at the warehouse on a Friday shipping orders. Like, I'm sprinting upstairs, running down, doing this, driving to the shop. Like, I'm going real fast.
Yeah.
And that's why when you probably see me, I'm going slow. Like, I'm like always 100,000 miles an hour. So
Dude.
100 mph.
Dude,
But yeah, on the weekend, slow paced.
has the THT code just like doubled your workload in the warehouse,
It probably
like shipping
has.
orders?
Maybe that's what you did to me.
Yeah. Have you noticed an increase? You must have. Like,
Did you tell anyone
piles.
today that they can use that? Go.
No, I didn't tell anyone, but you can use that code. It's all about codes. Like we live in a code world.
Secret code. You can't use it at the shop though.
Why not?
Don't come in and say that weird code to me.
You know what? I just bought a set of wheels from the shop.
Did he charge you full price?
Nah.
True.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Lucky.
But it's funny. I got a question for you. I needed some new wheels, and I knew the ones I wanted, and I was going to buy them on the Kingpin store and use my own code, get the discount, and then get a commission from it.
Full raw.
And then I thought, just doesn't feel
I
right.
should have done it. I would have seen your name when I was shipping it. And I would have put something wacky in the box.
That's what I thought. Actually, I thought Guy or Joey will see this and go, "Nah, man,
not that guy.
This guy's sketchy."
You buy too much.
I'm a consumer.
No, you support it. It's good. You wear the good shit.
I'm a product of our mass consumer society, but I'm working on it. I don't want to be that. I'm serious. Do you think consumerism is healthy?
A little bit. You don't want to go too overboard. Like in Tokyo, you see all the people, they just save all their money and buy all the big brands, and they're shopping at fashion stores, and it's pretty intense and full on over there, whereas here we're not as bad as that. But it is a lot more, there's more knowledge about brands and stuff now.
Yeah.
So young kids will know what a Spitfire Formula 4 99A is or something. And their parents are like, why? How do they know that? They're like 5 and they know that.
Yeah.
It's just more, you can research it easier, I guess.
I love how you're like the anti-sales salesman.
Yeah, I don't want you to buy anything.
Like it's sometimes funny. You'll tell me not to buy stuff. You're like, yeah, no, don't get it.
Don't get that. You don't want that.
And what happens?
You buy it anyway.
Just because I don't like being told what to do.
Pretty much.
Just to spite you.
That's what skateboarders are. They don't want to do what they're told. They want to do what they want to do. That's it.
It's ingrained, huh?
Live your own life.
Do you think it's ingrained?
Yeah.
Is it ingrained in you, Ryan?
100%.
Still?
Yeah.
Doctor says your ankle's fucked. Do not skate. You're like, might just try one slappy.
Never do that again. You're like, I'm doing that again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. But I remember years ago I read an interview with Moses Akonen. Yep. Remember him?
Yeah.
From Canada.
The best.
They said that thing to him. They said, like, you know, why do you love skateboarding? And he's like, because it's taught me to fall down and get back up again, no matter what.
Perseverance.
Yeah, I love that, man. Well, listen, bro, it's been epic, and we do have to wrap it up. And I ask all guests to come with a cause they want to support or advocate for. Mm-hmm. So what do you got for us, Joey?
You know the one.
What is it?
Stove.
Can you speak into the mic?
Stove.
God, thank you.
Man, I'm getting lazy. I'm trying to lay back and relax. It's Saturday afternoon.
It's like your one job.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Man, I'm going to button this to my collar and lay down.
It's your one job. Speak into the microphone.
All right, yeah. Stove, the man. Get him a car.
Yeah.
He needs a car.
So it's the Help Stephen Ellis Get a Car GoFundMe, established by Jared Reese. You know, listen, I've been advocating for this for months now, and we're so close. Like, I think we're up to around $15,000. We need $20,000 so he can get a car that is able to be modified for his disability needs. And, we want to improve his quality of life. Stove is an inspirational human. He's a double leg amputee and prolific skateboarder. He's got amazing skate style. He's also got children that he wants to drive around to their sports practice and school. So if you want to do something that's like fully tangible and make a difference in someone else's life, go to the Help Stephen Ellis Get a Car GoFundMe. I'm not giving up on that one. I'm persevering in this
Steve's
podcast.
a G. He deserves it for sure.
He's such a G.
Yep, the best.
Such a nice guy.
Yeah, man. So good.
Yeah.
And he has a good beanie style as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What constitutes a good beanie style?
I think he looks like he's straight out of Compton, like he's flying over the hip with his beanie just flying on the top of his head, and I don't even know how it stays there, but it looks so good.
Beanies folded or beanies down?
Folded, I think, is good. You can run it either way. Marty Giotto style from Coniston, straight up.
It's the best.
That's good as well. But Marty's been helping try and get him a car as well, doing some raffles in the shop and stuff, and hopefully he gets that target soon because he needs that.
Yeah,
Sure
it was.
does.
And I think it was so close. Like, it just seems like such a waste to get $15,000 in and then just like, we almost got there.
Nah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
get
not
there.
enough. We'll get there.
Got to do it.
So listen, if you scroll down and look in this episode's show notes, you'll find a link to the Help Stephen Ellis Get a Car GoFundMe. And you can also find this podcast on other platforms that you are listening to this on right now, such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Buzzsprout, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, and Overcast. And it always helps if you subscribe or leave a review. And it just helps me to, keep producing weekly episodes so I can speak to legends like Joey Lyons.
Thank you, sir.
Gee.
Thanks for having me on too. Sorry for holding out for so long. What episode are we at now?
Dude, you're going to be episode 108.
Damn. Good. Yeah.
But
I just wanted to see that you were still going to hang around, I didn't want to come in at like number 20 and then you're gone. Like I had to make sure you were going to still be here doing it good.
am I doing it good?
Yeah, you're doing a good job. You're the best.
Thank you.
It's good, man. I lay in bed at night and put my fucking earbuds in and listen to Ryan in my head while I'm laying in bed. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
talked over.
I never thought I'd hear that sentence. In
Man,
my life.
you and Jared Reese, they were good ones. I liked it. Real cool.
Yeah, good humans, man.
I got some dudes I want to tell you to do as well. So
I'm
I'll give
open.
You,
I'm open.
couple boys.
I remember at around episode 50, I tried to get you, and you're like, "Yeah, man, maybe talk to me when you get to 100, bro."
Yeah, that's it. Just you got to I don't know, prove yourself.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
No, that means a lot to me coming from you. I've always, even though I'm older than you, I've always looked up to you, and I really just respect what. Not that doesn't sound like I said I just really respect what you've actually done for the local skate scene and your authenticity and your perseverance. I think has subtly over the generations now inspired many people, and you probably don't realize it because you're so humble. So well done, man. And
Thanks,
thank you,
It's
bro.
cool. It's cool to watch all the new kids coming through, and that's what keeps me hyped on it. Just seeing their glow when they come in, and yeah, it's sick. It's
Rad,
good
man.
scene.
And I really do appreciate your time, man. So
No
thank you,
worries.
bro.
Thanks heaps.
Just one more thing. So I've got a present for you.
Oh shit.
So yeah, all guests on the show get a pair of Indosol flip-flops or slides from our friends at Indosol. So they'll be in the mail.
Slides, dog.
You want slides?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't mess with the G-string thong. It's weird.
Dude, you're going to show me lacer technique for
Yeah, lace technique and
lace-
slide technique. Like socks with slides is good, but socks with thongs, hell no.
Why is it bad?
Have you seen that? Socks with thongs?
It's because you're jamming the
Yeah, it's like having a wedgie. It's like having a wedgie.
It's a wedgie for your toes.
There's etiquette about that as well.
It's almost like it's like being penetrated.
Yeah, you don't want that. I'll do your laces up, don't worry.
Dude. All right, bro. Let's go. All right, stay on, man. Here we go.